Good morning, my friends. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to play Everything Stays from Adventure Time. Let's go. This whole song is going to be finger picking, so let's start with establishing what I mean when I'm talking about my fingers. So I'm going to call my thumb just my thumb. My pointer finger is going to be 1, my middle finger is going to be 2, and my ring finger is going to be 3. So anytime I see those, that's what I mean. And I like to position my hand with my thumb on the top string, my first finger on the second from the top, my second finger on the second from the bottom, and my third finger on the bottom string. That's where my fingers will be. Let's start with learning the intro. The chords that you're going to need for this are G major 7 and C major 7. The finger picking for this is going to be, I'm just going to play this on a G major 7. 1, 2, thumb, 3, thumb, 2, 1. Let's do that again. 1, 2, thumb, 3, thumb, 2, 1. So once you've done that pattern once, 1, 2, thumb, 3, thumb, 2, on the next one, you're going to switch chord, and that's where you're going to switch to your C major 7. I like to just shift my finger down like that. So there to there. So if I'm doing that, it's going to sound like this. I'm on G major 7, 1, 2, thumb, 3, thumb, 2, shift, 1. And then I'm on C major 7. Do that again. 1, 2, thumb, 3, thumb, 2, shift, 1. 1, 2, thumb, 3, thumb, 2, shift, 1. Once you've gotten to that C major 7, you've plucked your 1, then you're going to pluck your other 3 fingers, so thumb, 2, and 3. So you have 1, and then the other 3. And then you have the 1 again. So let me demonstrate what that all sounds like together. 1, 2, thumb, 3, thumb, 2, 1, all 1. Again. 1, 2, thumb, 3, thumb, 2, 1, all 1. And it'll go a little bit faster than that. So if I'm actually playing it in context, it sounds like this. Again. So once you've got that pattern down, the intro is just that pattern twice. So G major 7, C major 7, G, C. So this is what that sounds like. G major 7, C major 7, G major 7, C major 7. From there, we're going to go into the first verse, and you'll be using that finger picking pattern again for the first 2 lines of the first verse, but with some different chords. So let's go ahead and learn that. The chords that you're going to need for the intro are G major 7 again, C major 7, B7, E minor, C, G, and D. So the first line is going to be the same thing that we just played in the intro. So that was the G major 7 to C major 7. The second line, you only do that once. The second time, you're going to go back to the G major 7. But this time, instead of switching to the C major 7, you're going to switch to B7 for that 1 and then all 3. So this is what the first 2 lines are going to sound like. Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting. After those first 2 lines, the finger picking for this, I'm just going to be doing this on an E minor to demonstrate, is going to be thumb and 1, 2, 3. Thumb and 1, 2, 3. Those first, thumb and 1 are plucking at the same time, and then 2 and 3 follow. So with the chords, you have E minor, C, G, D. That finger picking stays the same that whole time. With the words, the first half of the first verse sounds like this. Let's go in the garden, you'll find something waiting, right there where you left it, lying upside down. For the second half of the first verse, that same progression repeats over again, but this time with different words. So this time it sounds like this. When you you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. And from there you go into our chorus. So let's go over that. For the chorus, the chords that you're going to need are A minor, E minor, D, B7, E minor, C, C minor, G, and D sharp diminished. Sounds like a funky name, but it's really not that hard. So the finger picking is going to be, once again, thumb in 1, 2, 3. Thumb in 1, 2, 3. And that'll be used throughout the entire chorus. So if we add that finger picking to the chords and with words, this is what that's going to sound like. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, when everything stays. And at the end of that, on E minor, I did our picking pattern, and then a strum. And it just kind of makes it sound nice and final. For the second verse, the plucking and progression is going to be the same as the first verse, just with different words. So let's play that all together. Go down to the ocean, a crystal tide is rising. Water's gotten higher as the shore washes out. Keep your eyes wide open, even when the sun is blazing. The moon controls the tide, it could cause you to drown. And the chorus is the exact same as the first chorus that we learned, so let's do that. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, when everything stays. So that should be about all you need to know, so let's play it all the way through. Let's go in the garden, you'll find something waiting, right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, when everything stays. Go down to the ocean, a crystal tide is raising. The water's gotten higher as the shore washes out. Keep your eyes wide open, even when the sun is blazing. The moon controls the tide, it could cause you to drown. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, when everything stays. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that was helpful. If you liked it, make sure that you like and subscribe, and leave any questions you have down below in the comments, or comment what song you would like me to do next.